Hello and welcome back to Dunkirk. So we're closing up on 50 episodes now in this series, so I just want to thank everyone who has been following the series and commenting and engaging in chat and joining us on the live streams for the transfer window. So I'm really enjoying this save, and it looks like we might get up into the Football League this year, so yeah, just thanks for all the support. And today, it's the FA Cup again. Second round, home against Woking. So Woking is in the league above us, I think. I think they're in League 2. Oh, they're actually first in League 2. So this will be a pretty tough opponent for us. So it's a tough draw. So our goal for FA Cup third round might be hard to get to this year. But we'll do our best anyway. And we're not at the game just yet. We've been doing fine since last time, by the way. We haven't played that many games since we finished against Stevenage. Drew Halifax and beat Maidstone 5-0. They are the worst team in the league, though, so I'm not... Yeah, well, 5-0 is good anyway. And we beat Wellston 1-0, so that puts us up in third, I think. Yes, it does. And yeah, we're having a good time. So it's Woking today. We will have to play a bit more cautious, of course, and let's put our absolute best team out on the pitch there today. So we're going to have our man Ori back in there. Waters, Olsen, Owen is out for Kenworth. There you go. We're going to have Gomez in for BT. Yeah, Gomez in for BT. And Griffith and Craig Davis on the bench. Yeah, so I think that's it. We have a good team, I think, and we have been gelling pretty well as well, so I think we're just going to go. So let's get into the game against Woking, and yeah. I have hopes for this game, of course, but yeah, they are a good team and performing very well. We have a very good recent form with 13 points out of 15, but so have they actually. So yeah, their top goal scorer here is Owen Moffat, I think, in the cup list. So he will be one to look out for. So let's get right into the game now. We are playing in our red home kits, of course. Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, I really enjoyed this save now, and we're starting to get to the point where our facilities are growing a bit as well. So if you can just keep on... well, first of all, if you can get into League 2, into the Football League, that will mean finances are improving drastically, because they will get some parachute cash from the leagues above us. And we will probably be forced to turn professional as well, which will, of course, come with some added expenditures, but I think they will also come with a better team, and yeah, it will come with a lot of opportunities as well. So our focus this year is promotion, if we can keep hold of a playoff spot, as we are doing pretty easily now. Let's see. So it's still our main goal is to grow the club and the finances. Harrison is in. Oh, hoofs it over the bar. And yeah, I had my doubts about this team for the first like 5 or 6 games, but they have really started to become a team now. And I think the most improved player is our main striker, which is Porter. He had just like 2 goals for the first 10 games, and now he has like 12 or something. So he has been starting to score on a daily basis. Good header by Olsen there. We are putting some pressure on them actually, so let's just go. Oh, and it's a goal. It's a Clabble in the final 5, and it's Wes Glenholmes with the goal. And it's 1-0 Dunkirk home against Woking, League 2 leaders. That was a weird goal. Oh, it's an instant highlight, kickoff highlight. This is always dangerous. It's a great pass to Gregory there. Great block by Olsen, or Curtis Waters rather. Yes, our goalkeeper is performing admirably. Our defense is really solid. We are not letting other teams get too many chances, which is fine. The only issue we have is the defensive midfield position. Well, it's not an issue, but the two players we have there, which is Kamori and Craig Davis, they aren't performing very well. They're okay. Yeah, but they're rarely providing anything like key passes and assists or something like that. But we might look to change the role from ball-winning midfielder to something else. And Craig Davis, who is signed to be the first choice DM this year, he's just horrible and he is so aggressive. So we're looking to get rid of him actually in January and look for a replacement. So we are putting some pressure on Woking here. I'm going to go back to cautious actually because it helps us keep the ball a bit better. Yeah, so their strikers are getting to a few chances now, but they are just from far out or far out headers. So I'm really enjoying how we play now. Harrison with the ball again. Kenworthy can get a cross in. Ooh, fancy pass. Gets blocked. Waters to Ori. Gomez. Ooh, Kim Jong-in. Oh, and it's a volley. What a finish by Kim Jong-in. Oh, you don't see that in League 2. Oh, Kim Jong-in has been putting in some absolute blasters by the keepers lately. He has been blooming in his second season with us. So it's a great pass by Gomez, and I thought Kim Jong-in would pass it in front of the keeper there, but he just hoofs it on first try. What a half by us. So I would say we're dominating the game now, but I think we need to be calm about this because I think the team we're playing is like a team that if they get a good chance, they will score on that chance. So we need to keep a tight defense. But that is just great. That is just great. So 8 shots, 5 on target, 2 goals, 1.25 XG. That is good. Ooh, Ellis is way out of goal there. Oh, that's a good pass to Moffat. It's a good block again. Kamori with the free kick. Oh, pushed out by the keeper. We are closing the strikers down well. Polwell, he does really well there. But then he loses the ball, but gets it back. Can he get a pass on? Yeah. Sheldon Polwell. I think his name is Sheldon. Sheldon Polwell. I do know my players. Yeah, we're just playing really well at the moment. Oh, keeper is way out of there. Way out of goal. He's so slow to get back. Gomez with the free kick, and it's Olsen with his first goal of the season. That is great, and it's his first ever goal for us as well. We're 3-0 up. What is happening? Okay, so we need to just do some fitness subs here, I think. What is happening? We're leading 3-0 against Woking here. They haven't created anything. This is a very good seasonal performance for us. If we can keep it up, of course. Close him down. Close him down. There's some space. Oh, good block again. And Ellis gets the ball out of the air. Okay, so we're going to put Young Tae-Wok in for Nick Harrison, I think. And Griffith in for Paul. Well, yeah, because he's tired. Yep. Gonna put the youngsters in. Oh, and it's a goal again. It's Kim Jong-in with the free kick. We don't score too many free kick goals, but it's great to see Kim Jong-in getting another goal in today. into the back of the net. And it's the South Korean right-footed howler into 4-0 home against Woking, the League 2 leaders. Oh, I couldn't have dreamt about this. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. They're just performing very well. Okay, so can we get 5? That would be great. Kemori loses the ball. Kemori has been playing very many games this year. He was supposed to be a prospect rotational option, but Craig Davis, the first choice, is just horrible. Oh, it's a good header by Young Tae-Wok there. And so Kemori, I'm disheartened if he has some errors in his game, because he is a very young player and he wasn't supposed to play full time at all this year. But he will relish the experience, I think. And this is probably the final chance, I guess. And there it is. What a game. 4-0 home against Woking, and we put on a show. 2 goals by Kim Jong-in, 2 assists by Gomez. This is just fantastic. Yeah, this is one of the best performances we've had all year. Ooh, that is just great. Yeah, so as I said, the team has finally just found each other, it seems, and just they know how to play football again. Okay, so that's it. We are through to the 3rd round of the FA Cup, so that is great. I think we're going to do one more game for this episode, so let's do the AFC. Yeah, because actually I do want to get ahead a bit. The next FA Cup game is in January, so we're going to do that for next episode. So I think let's get into December and do. Let's actually do one more game in this episode, but let's do a game in December. So maybe against Morecambe here. Yeah. So I'll be back for the second game of the episode. And welcome back. A few games in, we are in middle of December, and yeah, it's FA Trophy time today. I thought we were going to do that game as well, just to do a cup episode. So our form for the last 5 games since the FA Cup game has been not so good, but I think we're playing well. We have just been defeated a few times. So we have had a 0-2 home defeat against File, which was horrible because they are not that good. But we beat Colchester 1-0. Then I lost against Morecambe and Doncaster 2-3. But we smashed Bournemouth just now 5-1. Yes. So I'm calling that okay November, December, but I'm hoping for a bit more. The game schedule has been a bit tough though. So I'm looking forward to January, where there are just 5 league games and the FA Cup game against Southampton. We drew Southampton away, so that will be exciting. So let's get into the game against Morecambe today. They just beat us 3-2, so this will be a nice challenge just to get some revenge on them. And I'll do it like that. Hibbert is off for... We don't really have a 4th centre back, I just realized. Kim Orr is kind of the 4th centre back. Let's just do it like this. I'll put Kenworth back up there. Yeah, and unfortunately Harrison got injured for 5 to 6 weeks, so he'll be back in 2 to 3 weeks, I think. That'll be nice. Glenholms is back in. Beatty, Gomez, BT for Son Hughes, BT for Whittingham, and I think that's it. Actually, we have been arresting Powell for a bit, so for a few games actually, so he's going back in today. I think we have a team. Yes, we have a team. So let's get right into the match against Morecambe here. I'm looking forward to revenge in this match. Yes, revenge. Come on, guys. Let's go in for some encouragement. I think it's a home game against a pretty even team, so let's go balanced to start off the game here. Can't remember where in the league Morecambe is, because they're in the same league as us. Yeah, they're actually down in 18th, so I am looking forward to beating them now. We should beat them, I think. Yeah, so Porter is still scoring goals. He's up to 12 in the league now, top 10. So that is nice. We've had a few more goals from Kim Jong-in as well. Glenholms actually pops up with a goal in from time to time. So that central midfielder on attack is working some magic for us. It seems like Morecambe is playing a bit tighter in defense there, so it will be tough for us to break through. Oh, but that is some horrible defending by us. Lee gets through. An assist by the keeper. That is 1-0 Morecambe. That is not good. A hoof by Ripley there, and it's a great pass, but yeah, the defenders should have done much better there. I'm thinking drop deeper at once, because yeah, we'll need to watch out for that. That was way too easy. That was not a good start. Let's see if we can get back. I don't care too much about the FA Trophy this year, to be fair. We just need to get through without too many injuries and too many fitness concerns, and the FA Trophy would provide us with the dilemma that we have a bit too many games that I would prefer. So, but if we can get through, of course, it's a good chance to get some silverware. I want a much better display in the second half, of course. Come on, guys, we're going to go cautious for the start of the second half. We didn't create anything in the first half there. Aye. That's another big hoof by the keeper there, but yeah, the defenders are aware of it now. Hughes out on the left side. Loses the ball, that's too easy again. Glenholms loses the ball. I'm not too impressed now, to be fair. But they aren't exactly creating chances either. It was just that one goal. Oh, and it's a great header by Hughes onto the crossbar. That was unfortunate that Porter didn't get on the rebound there. Okay, so it's Waters who picks up the ball. Kenworth. Olsen, back to Kenworth maybe. No, that's a hoof for Glenholms there. Kim Jong-in gets it. He's strong on the ball. Gomez through to Hughes. That's what we want to see. It's a half volley. As Kim Jong-in headed straight into the keeper's arms. Okay, so we are putting a bit of pressure on them. We are way dominating in possession, so we might just need to look to use some of that. So let's go past it for a bit here. I'm going to demand more as well and do a sub. Olsen, you're off for Ori here. Actually for Marlon Romeo. And Gomez, you're off for Whittingham. Okay, so our players are starting to get very tired now, which is a concern, of course. But let's try to get through December. That's a great save by Ellis. A great save. We're going to go run at defense and hit the early crosses and distribute quickly. Let's go a bit more attacking as well. Great tackle by Kim Jong-in there. Kenworth just runs through the defense and straight through to Porter. Oh, that's a poor shot by Porter, unfortunately. But that was a great chance there. Yeah, Porter isn't playing well this game. 5.9. Kim Jong-in up to Glenholms. Can he get it through to Porter again? Or shoot himself? That's a good attempt. Good attempt, Glenholms. Okay, so there's some more pressure being put here on them now. So, do we sub off Porter? Oh, I really don't want to, but we might have to. Let's go inside forward, Sinus, and let's just keep at it. Kilworthy picks up the ball. Thompson. Polwell. Thompson to Whittingham. Poor hoof in. Or header again. And it's stolen by Polwell. Great. Recycling. Use. Okay, so we are putting the pressure on there. So it would seem that if we had some more time, we would have scored a goal there, I think. But I don't think we have enough time. It's Adams on a counter-attack. But by them, go challenge the guy then. Go challenge him. It was way too easy for him to get onto the goal there. So Mayan with the corner. This is a long highlight. Headed over the bar. Yeah, I think we're just keeping it as is until the end of the game. Powell with the cross. Doesn't get to Kim Jong-in. Good cross there though. Thompson. Oh, and it's old man Thompson. His first game of the season. And it's a howler of a goal. Nice. Straight into the back of the net there. That is our old man. Yeah. So Thompson is a guy we're probably just keeping around just to, because he's a good leader in the squad or an influential player, but he's 33 years old, so he's about to become a staff member, I think, in a couple of years. So I actually want to keep him around because I want him as a staff member. We already have 2 ex-players as staff members, our assistant manager and a scout, I think. So it would be nice to have Louis Thompson as well in the team, but he next it back for draw and it's penalties, and they actually missed the first one. So Glenn Holmes then, safe penalty by Glenn Holmes. It's 1-0 Dunkirk. Morecambe in penalties, that is. Come on, Ellis. That's a good penalty. Then Porter. Good safe penalty by Porter again. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And then it's Lee, Morecambe's goal scorer from first half. Oh, it is a great save by Scott Ellis. Oh, and we have a real chance now to get through. And it's Waters. Another safe penalty. Their keeper isn't up to the task, it seems. Okay, so we just need to score one more goal, or they will need to just miss one more time. Adams. Oh, and it's a horrible penalty, and Ellis saves it. And we are through on penalties. It was a tough match, but I really enjoyed that long shot by Thompson there. That was something. Whew. Okay, so what an episode. Actually 2 very thrilling cup games, and I really enjoyed that first FA Cup game, of course, but yeah, I think this was a fun game as well. Okay, so let's get back in the January transfer window, I think. So we're playing the FA Cup game then. So we're going to do the same thing as we always do. Yes, we got through the game. Yes, we're going to do what we always do. If we have a FA Cup game in January, that is. So we're going to do the FA Cup in the next episode and then come back for February to finish off the transfer window. So, yeah, great episode, fun. And thanks to everyone who has been following the series. Again, I appreciate all the support. And yeah, come back in a few days for the next episode. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.